Well, as we settle into upgrade season, we finally get through a round without too many injuries. That doesn't mean there wasn't any carnage. It's time for your weekly fantasy therapy session. It's time for the weekend wash-up.
Get around him! Get around him! Push up! Oh, and he's talking a bit of trash too!
What a joker.
He's coming off. Get him back off. Get him off. Get him off. Get him off. Rocket. We can't hear.
Disgusting! That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Yes, that's right. It's that time of week. We are back again as always. I'm your host, Matt Craig, and joining me in the studio is none other than the man they call David Bushell, coach of the Burgers, and he's flying once again.
Yes, mate. Going very well. Another good week from me. So
The lid is starting to creep off.
a little bit.
But a little bit.
It's only round 6, so it's only round 6. So we'll keep going. But no, it was a very good weekend for me as well, and you did quite well as I would have thought.
Yeah, no,
Pretty solid?
My team's still solid. Of course, you were that one step ahead of me, already owning Archie Roberts.
Yeah,
turning out to be a genius pick now.
Yeah.
That I'm not upset that I chased him because obviously low break even, went 117.
Yeah.
Disgusting role. I think we need him.
Had to get him.
But that left me with a fucking 20 on my field, which we'll talk about. So that was obviously that plus the $1 million, the blonde llama just sitting there chewing up cash on my bench. So obviously, you're looking far better off than me, just thanks to those two issues alone. But I'm not far off it. I'm very close.
Yeah.
I think we've got a good core to the side, good rookies.
That's important.
Yeah, no. So it's all going pretty well for us, I think. We've just come back from the Derby where it was another kind of poor Eagles display.
Yep.
I think it's safe to say. But I tell you, some of our rookies, they're looking good.
They are very good. So
Looking very good. Now,
it's better than
onto
last
the
year.
weekend. And I said there wasn't any injuries, and there wasn't any injuries this weekend. The Brian Myers news.
Oh,
That is honestly, it's getting unwell at this point. Because with the forward carnage, I mean, I said I had 120. I mean, if I had Brian Myers, I've probably got 220s.
yeah. Yeah, fuck.
Like, if you had that, you had Dev Rob, and you had Buttering, and you had Grind Myers.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang in 1 week. With a ghost ACL, it seems.
And what's the ACL's under investigation, apparently.
Well,
What's
is it
done?
torn or is it not? Have you done a scan?
Well,
What are they talking about?
What did the ACL do? Did it rob someone?
I don't know what was going on there. So apparently it was in that, remember that Easter Monday game where he was a
Yeah.
late fitness test? And we were going, what's going on there? Like he's come off a
Okay.
bye and that he had an issue there, was on 20 at halftime, gutsed it out to make it to 80. And then obviously against
Dropped
the
to
Eagles
60 or whatever.
again was, poor. And then he pulled up real sore after that and, there was swelling in the knee and something wasn't right. And it
He's cooked.
seems like there was a partial tear, which I think has happened before where like a player did like a small tear, obviously, kind of played through it for a little while, but it's like, hang on, something's not right here. Well, it still requires the full reconstruction. So if that news comes out, which you have to imagine, the fact they've said it, that's what it is, you're fucked.
So it's a must trade again.
Obviously, yeah.
It just puts you a week back. Well, yeah, it's probably going to put you a week back.
Yeah.
And it's just so unfair.
I mean, we're already put a week back. Like, yeah, if you had Grind, it's I don't want to
not
say
right.
season over, but
No, it's not.
it's not.
It's not
But
because there's a lot of people with him. And
right
there's a lot of people
now-
that have had injuries.
Absolutely. But right now, it would feel like it.
It would feel like it
And-
right now, yeah.
It's shit.
It's
So
shit.
good on you if you're listening to this and you're pushing on.
Yeah,
Because fuck me, it's been a shit of a season.
yeah.
Disgraceful.
And it
Now-
got even worse for some people.
Oh, did it just? Hopefully not for Wash Up listeners, maybe. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, true.
As
Oh,
we
fuck. That's
one of the great hate watchers.
Oh, fuck. I tell you, you at like first quarter, then half time, like around like the second and third quarter, you were trying to send a few messages. Is this about Bont, by the way?
Yeah, we're talking about Marcus Bontempelli, the best player in the comp.
Dougie's sending me messages. He's doing shootouts. I'm like, mate, do not send me a message
I'm reverse
until
rocking.
it's like 10 minutes to go in the last quarter because you're going to fucking rocket him.
I didn't.
Yeah, well.
Holy shit.
And, oh, man.
And in that same game, we watched Baz
Yeah.
run around and drop 145.
Yeah, I think Yeah.
It's very easy for me to see why people will come to this pod to hate watch when my players do poorly. Because if I'm on the other end of this, like if I've got Bont
It's
and
a
I'm
hate
watching,
watch.
imagine Baz went 28 in a full game and Bont ran around and went 145. I might not be here. And fucking hell, if I was, I would lose the plot.
Oh, yeah.
So to the Bont owners, that is not right.
Yeah, it's
like
fucked.
yes, some tough fixtures were on the horizon. 28 points in a full game with mid-clock.
Yeah, not owning, because we don't own him, Bont, I didn't watch. Like, if I owned Bont, I would have
You'd
watched
watch
that
every
tag
step.
so hard, and we'd probably be calling it cheat tag
I don't know.
areas. But I don't know. He's a
tell
good
you-
tag. He just fucking
What
does
we
his
have to
job,
say
mate,
at this
says
point-
Mullen.
He is old Ocean, wise Ocean Mullen. He's got to be the Michael Jordan of taggers.
Mate, he does.
MJ Mullen.
It's crazy.
It is so. His victims this year already Rankin for a 21
Yeah.
and Bont for a 28.
Nah, that's...
And guess who he's got next week?
Oh, yeah.
The man who he held to 46 and 34 last year in a Zach Butters. I think you walk away from that with a 60 and you
Yeah.
go,
No,
yeah,
we
we
probably
move
do.
on.
We probably
Because
do.
he's fucking stuck it up to me.
Tell you,
since
an
I got
80
rid of
would
him.
feel like a 140.
It would.
Yeah.
It would. No, Mullen is fucking scary. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
Bont.
yeah. No, like 28.
28, I'm just
That-
looking through. This is just an I'm going over his scores.
That's
of
got to be
whole-
his worst
over his
career
whole
score.
It is outside of a sub-affected 13 in his second ever game in 2014.
His worst ever score. This is why he will never win a Brownlow. Shit like this. He didn't.
He went down injured. at
Zero
one point.
tackles. Oh, my. That was full Nick Dacos areas. Oh, getting smashed by a tag, fucking going off, holding the knee. Ooh, bit sore.
Oh.
Excuse planting.
You reckon? No marks, no tackles.
That would, if I saw that as an owner, that would have fucking
So
pissed me off.
He had 14. Wow.
You
He
can
had
still
14
tackle.
disposals, 2 free kicks against, and no marks or tackles.
You can still tackle,
That's bad.
mate.
And
So
who does he have next week?
the second best tagger in the comp, Jimmy Josler, James Jordan.
Fuck, man. What's his break
So
even?
I've just had it. So it has locked
Yeah,
out.
just locked out.
He's gone down 82k and he's got a break even of 176. I don't think he
Oh.
gets within 100 of that.
That's the worst part of it for owners.
that's-
It probably isn't. But I mean, he's got this 28.
yeah.
Probably scores not great next week. He
Yeah.
goes down, and then in a few weeks' time,
We
dickheads
get-
like us get to buy him for like 900k.
I'll be jumping on board in like 3 weeks' time. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. There's nothing you can say about that. You can never pay up for Bont again, having seen that.
Yeah.
A bloke that's capable of a 28.
Yeah.
When you've got other blokes like
Lockie
Nick
Ash.
When you've got Nick. Yeah. I could never bring myself to pay up for Lockie Ash because of what he did. Well, it's the same for Bont now. You can't say never again.
No.
But you're never paying up again. He's not in the He's not near the Baz Smith, Nick Dacos areas of thirst and hunger for the football.
Oh, they're in a different fucking realm, mate.
Yeah. So anyway, that was just great. That decided the week really. There's coaches that didn't have Bont.
generally,
there's coaches that did.
Yeah, if you
it's
have
not right.
Bont, you probably don't have Baz.
We did say that. Yep. 117 points in 1 week. It's
Anyway,
not
we
right.
should move on.
The karma bus, as we've said before, is coming
Yeah.
fucking head on for us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
this was
maybe
was pretty
something like
wild.
this is coming for us as well.
Oh.
ZZ,
Fucking
the old ZZ,
hell.
laid in as one of the most popular loopers in the game.
Mm,
Red dot and the ruck is usually the safest position where you want to be looping,
yeah.
but you want to make sure your loop isn't a chance to be fucking.
He was
brought
an
in.
emergency.
So he was already in emergency, and then the panic set in early today as he was getting flown over, and it was clear something was going on. And
Oh, okay,
I'm
so
not
there
sure
was
if
a
that
bit of
news
chatter on
broke
Twitter.
before.
No, there was a bit of
Because if that broke before North played, and you switched it to Sheasel just in case, fucking fair play to you. You actually
Yeah.
made points and saved it. But yeah, so he was laid in, and people only had so you had the Melbourne Brizzy, which
No,
might
I don't. Oh, yeah, you did. You did.
you had Melbourne Brizzy.
So if you had someone. Oh,
So like a Steele was a popular one, or
Cozzy?
Gorn and Cozzy. None of them did well into the Eagles rookies.
oh my God.
Poor Fry.
Yeah, fucking hell.
That's, we had him.
That's
We
brutal.
were trying to
Fry.
figure out where it goes wrong for Fry.
Yeah.
No,
but
that
the thing is,
that is not right. It's not
because
right.
ZZ only played 30% time on ground.
Yeah,
So if
so
you
then
did,
it-
if you didn't get to see it, and change it, then you would have been okay because your vice captain score would have counted in the end.
Yep.
But if you did change,
Yep.
trying to be ahead of it,
Yep.
then you got fucked.
It would have been fine anyway.
Yeah, which
It's
is brutal.
It's brutal is the word.
Yeah.
So I think that's a lesson for us to take into, looping in the future is
Yeah.
you don't want to be looping with emergencies.
No emergencies.
No. Not unless they've
Played.
You want to be checking
And you are sure of it.
that they're not playing. Yeah, 100%. So anyway, now the Wash Up League.
Yes, mate.
I'm sure you're looking forward to this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I am. But we'll go from the bottom for the round
Oh.
to start with.
Who we got?
Butt Chug Muzz. It's a good name.
Yep.
He scored 1,782.
No, he can't have a full team. Well, I think we might have a ghost ship.
What's going on here? Last round.
1782.
Yeah, why is it? What's going on?
That's his round.
Oh no, there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fixed.
yeah.
Who did he have?
He's not a ghost ship. He
He's-
traded Zork.
Yeah, he's got Windsor. He's Windsor, Jarks. Oh,
No.
Bont.
Bont.
Captain Petrarca.
This is a serious side.
Lombard. Oh, he's got Myers.
No.
He didn't.
Doveston.
Didn't emergency a forward?
That is. No. Is that it? Oh, I don't know what's going on there.
Anyway, it's a bit.
Regardless of that, that is one of the unluckiest rounds I think I've ever seen.
He traded Dawson.
1782.
Yeah, it's dark.
Butt Chug Muzz. No.
Sorry to see that, Butt
Yeah.
Chug. Team Hasselhoff came first for the round with 2,283. That is
a monster.
That's nice, big Team Hasselhoff.
That must have lifted him.
He's
He went 48 spots up in the listeners league.
In the listeners league, yeah, that's very good. So who did he have that was so good? Why does it do this?
Yeah. Sorry, the website's making this hard.
Yeah, Roberts, Dacos Vice, Butters, Merritt.
Oh,
Merritt was
Zach
a great.
Merritt.
Yeah.
What a pick.
He's
What's he
good.
averaging now? Ed
Oh.
Richards. Hey, Ed
One-
Richards.
And
Oh, boy.
Merritt's back to averaging 110.
111. Just what he does.
Yeah.
Why did we not consider that?
Yeah, Ed's elite. Parrish,
Yeah.
great hold.
Tell you, if you held on to him, he's almost a value option. I mean, we're talking about your options.
Oh, no.
No. I'm being serious.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about it.
Well,
Better than Nick Newman.
yeah, true. And then we'll just go to the total points
Yeah, of course.
tally.
Of course we will.
Brisbane Rule are at the top. They're ranked 112th.
Yeah, that's massive.
That's fucking awesome.
That's from race. Yeah.
Who's second? Bushy's Burgers. They're ranked 386th.
Well done, mate. That's fucking massive.
We may as well go on to the scores.
Yep.
So 2,227 for myself.
You are just fucking smoking bombs at the moment.
Yeah. That's a very good score. I'm very happy with that. 714th for the round, and 386 overall. So I've gone up from just outside. Was it? I can't remember last week. The 1,000.
You're around the 1,000 mark.
Up to 386. So
I mean,
I'm about I'm
you're
still
gonna be in the
about
top
100 points
100.
off.
You're gonna be in the top 100 next week at this rate.
Maybe I don't know.
No, it's back to back top
It's
700
We're
for
in
the round.
We're in form. We're in form.
You are one of
Yeah.
the hottest teams in the comp.
All right. What are you doing?
So yeah, I went 21, 26, 9.2k for the round and 4.1k overall. Still really happy with where I'm at. Like I say, it was the not having Archie Roberts, which meant I couldn't fix up that forward rookie.
Yeah.
And then that got me a 24. So that's obviously a massive difference.
Yeah.
And then I've got old mate Timmy not doing anything for me.
Oh,
so
it's just a
when
a
you
giraffe.
just staring at me, we thought for a second he was going to be back.
No.
The miracle. And I tell ya, fuck, he would have put Medwards to the sword.
Oh, Medwards was good, mate.
Well, he was. Whoever, Emmett,
Oh,
for
no, he's
Timmy,
gotta go.
I don't know what
They need
pain
to do
tolerance,
something to him.
jab that shit up because fuck me, that is one. We know bad rucks at Eagles.
Oh,
That
mate.
bloke was nowhere. This is harsh, but Timmy
Emmett,
has to come back in.
he was poor.
He was poor.
His body's not up to it. Medwards smashed him, and he's probably 1 year
you're
older
getting
than him.
Smashed by Medwards. That's when you know.
All right.
So that's poor. Great. That's great. Our trades.
Yeah. What did you do?
So I went Zorko to Roberts,
Okay.
Tick, and Buderick to Cheeksy.
Tick.
So I actually think Cheeksy was, and let's just get this out of the way now. So when we sat here last Sunday,
Yeah.
and as we've said, this is before we can have a proper look at it and decide our trades.
Yeah.
That I thought, well, I'm going to be stuck with a 700k forward
yeah.
and I'm going to have to go. And I said,
Malpractice.
no,
This
no,
is
no,
malpractice.
it's not. No. You're lying to the
You
listeners.
sent a bunch of listeners down the fucking
No. I
wrong
said,
path here,
I'm
mate.
going to have to go Bailey Williams. Because if you ask me, forward under 700K,
Yeah.
I would say Bailey Williams.
Nah, I know what you've done.
What?
You've done it on purpose, haven't
What?
you? You've said it on purpose, knowing that he was going to have a stinker because it's
No.
Bailey Williams.
No, because I thought I had to trade Devrob. And I tell you, if you got him instead of one of those rookies, you made 20 points. So good on you.
Oh, fucking.
Still made cash. He could bounce back.
Uh,
No, but then as
But
soon
hey-
as Buderick was out,
no, you're right.
it was okay, well, now I can get an actual
When
proper
did you-
forward.
when did you decide
I'm not
to-
going to get Baz.
You didn't. You decided to go off Baz on Wednesday before Wednesday.
Well, yeah, if you listen to our Wednesday
Yeah,
pod
on the Patreon.
on the Patreon, then we can actually have a level-headed discussion of what we're doing.
Yeah,
And we like Cheeksy.
yeah.
So did also like a couple others that did poorly.
Yeah,
in
I
terms
mean,
of like
most of those.
C-Mac.
Look, most of those forward options did pretty badly. Hey,
Like that's why I'm saying Cheeksy was a big win because of the
Yeah.
value guys.
Oh,
he was good
huge man.
in the guts, very good, and JHF was the other. Excuse me, obvious massive winner.
Oh, he's huge. Yeah.
So he JHF was the option, but Cheeksy was the second best there. But yeah, C-Mac, Paul, Zach Bailey, your boy.
Yeah.
Speaking malpractice, you sent a
Oh,
few
fuck.
down
Oh, yeah.
on
Sorry.
Wednesday. You were hot on
Sorry, George.
him. No, so yeah, no, I'm giving that an A because with my two trades, it was kind of all I could do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, they're good, mate. They're very good. I went Zorko and Buderick out to Petrarca and Cozzy. So
Yeah. Well, we were really on the fence with your trades.
my trades were all over. Well, it's just like the value. I personally like ended up settling on Petrarca.
Yep.
And then Cozzy, I don't know. I didn't really like him at that price.
DT Lemon wouldn't have been happy with those moves.
No. Yeah, no, he wouldn't have.
He wouldn't have. But
Man.
we're taking this as our philosophy this
Yeah,
year.
got to go best
of-
22s.
These are best 22 guys.
Yeah.
Like they're guys that everyone's going to need at some point. Let's
Yeah.
just lock them in.
Yeah,
and,
and
and then you can just not even worry about
Yeah,
half your side.
and hey, look, Cozzy against
was
Brisbane in
fine.
a tough matchup scores 80. So
Yeah.
I'm going to sit back and say, you know what, that's fine with me. Plays
Yeah.
Tigers next week.
Yeah.
See how he goes.
'Cause
So
you could hindsight and say, oh, I should have picked JHF or
No,
gone
but
value
going
Cheeksy.
JHF,
But
it's
and Cozzy's better than them.
yeah. So
Nah, you're fine.
I actually really like those trades in the
You're-
I'll just give them. Oh,
You're on fire.
yeah. So
What are you
I
giving
was, I'll give it an A to be honest.
Oh, okay. Fucking hell. He scored 80, mate. You paid $1 million.
Yeah. No, I don't care. Oh, you watch.
Okay.
Mate,
I
I traded a defender.
Getting ahead of yourself
I
here.
traded a defender. Traded out a defender and
Yep.
brought in two forwards.
Yeah.
Who was your other forward instead of Cozzy for me?
You know the answer.
24?
You know the answer.
Yeah, so I can have that one, mate.
Yeah, fair enough. Tell you, you're getting ahead of yourself. Very funny on Saturday watching you run around. We have to bring this up. I said I have to bring this up. As you fucking running around like you're Dusty Martin out there, giving it the lead up, arms out, ball goes over his head. The arms stay out for another 10 to 15 seconds.
I mean, you have 15 metres on your opponent, mate. I don't know. You don't get used. I don't know.
Not to mention you get burnt with a handball. You let the bloke know about it when the ball's still in play 5 metres away from you.
Yeah, fair enough, mate.
Fucking hell.
Some people have to be told.
I mean,
sometimes.
look, you were very good, until you're shanking on the side. But no, you're on fire in all facets of the game this year.
No, it was fun day Saturday.
No, very good. All right, on to the winners.
It's time to meet the Bullet, Stephen Bont!
Now, Baz Lenker, just another lazy 145. That's just, there's coaches who own Bailey Smith, unfortunately, and then there's coaches that are packing it up for 2026, is where I'm almost at with it.
No, mate, he's owned by just 20% of the comp.
I mean,
That was a stat. That floored me.
I don't even sweat about a captain. The only thing I'm annoyed about is that I didn't
Yeah, you weren't happy.
vice Baz, but the reason I didn't vice Baz was to loot my forwards. That worked well. But yeah, I mean, he is just absolutely dominating at the moment. And when you're spending up, you want to spend up for that pure thirst,
Yeah.
like that fantasy hunger, greed for the football.
Absolutely.
Dare I say, piggish-like tendencies. I don't think I've put any, there's been a bunch of names thrown forward for pig. I don't think there's been a name where I'm like, oh, this guy could enter the pig zone since Tom Mitchell, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was never even on board like Grundy getting it. But I mean, what Baz is doing, so we went 115 last year. The game, the rules just suit him just absolutely to a T. Last 5 of 137.
Yeah.
And he still kicks flower bags, which is what we want to see.
Yeah, he does.
Like, are you ever going to hard tag Bailey Smith over Max Holmes? Probably not. He never has to play MJ Mullen.
Yeah. Mate, his run coming up as well.
He's going to average 130. He's going to push 130 this year. This is piggish areas. And we've got him. And they've got to get him.
Yeah, thank God.
Absolute winner of the week.
Yep, absolutely, mate. For me, it has to be Brodie Grundy 130.
Yep.
The ruck pig is all the way back. All the way. 27 disposals and 37 hit outs. He was just genuinely dominant. Like,
He was awesome.
it was an elite performance from him.
Yeah.
All that needs to be said about this man is with a few minutes left, the Swans
Yes.
had Heaney, Warner and Mills all on the bench, iced up, and Grundy stays out there. With 3 seconds left, I reckon,
Yep.
he gets us a tackle and
Yep.
then kicks the ball out of midair to
Yep.
bring his tally up to 130.
It
Like,
was massive.
+7, right? Like, he's had 3 130s now in a row, and he's averaging 132 in his last 3 and 107 overall. So, like, he's just been fucking elite, mate. Like,
Mate, he has been so good.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah. That's back-to-back 130s.
Yeah.
People going over him. I mean, now that was clearly the wrong move.
Yeah.
Which at the time, like, it's one of those ones.
Oh, it's tough.
It's tough to trust, but yeah, now you look at it, Grundy, you're right. I don't want to jinx it and say he's all the way back, but fuck me, he looks.
Nah, fair enough.
No, from what he looked in like round 1 and 2, where
Nah, he's,
on all fours, just crawling.
he still does get on all fours,
Yeah, he does.
but mate, he's just so good out of the ruck there. Like, he's just dominating disposal counts wise as well. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy what he can do. So, what's he got? The Bulldogs next week as well. If if English isn't back, I mean, we said even if English is back, he probably dominates him. So,
I think he did. Well, Timmy always gave up points, didn't he?
yeah.
Mm.
So we'll see. Yeah, mate.
No, that's massive. I was trying to find the message because that last 2 minutes from Grundy.
Oh.
I remember I was like, at the time when they're all on the bench, I'm like, this is massive for Brodie. As he's like, kind of jogging along in the last, he's on like low hundreds and it's like, it's a solid score, but come on, it's Nick Madden, mate. Like, and he fucking scored 20 points in the last 2 minutes.
It was incredible.
It's huge. No, he's been massive.
Losers.
Loser of the week.
Rocket, we can't think.
I've got the wrong
Come on,
one.
come on.
I looked, and there's 2 very light blue ones, so I've got to change that. Anyway, we always said you can never give your loser of the week to a rookie,
Yeah.
but fuck that. Lombard and Doveston. Leo Lombard and Lockie Doveston, I fucking don't care what his name is, had Essendon and Richmond at home. I had a loop handy. So, okay, I get 2 cracks at it. And Leo's on 15 at 3/4 time. All right, fuck this. Goes 31. All right, that's fine. In comes Lockie. What are we looking for here? Like a 50? A 40 odd? That's fine. It's not fine, but I'll take it in the circumstances and fix it up next week. I lost out on points, not taking a 31.
Yeah.
24 points against the Tigers in a 12-goal belting. Playing forward.
Not right.
He's meant to be a tackler. Neither should be playing AFL, quite frankly.
They played like 10 games collectively.
And I've played 0. It's fucking disgraceful.
It's good
They scored 55 between them.
It's good gear is what it is.
They're losers. Sorry.
Yeah, fair enough. No, that is brutal.
It's bad.
For me, fuck. Yeah, it's hard. As you said, it's harsh to go rookies. And honestly, anyone I chose here would have been harsh. But I had to go Lockie Jacks with a 46. Just he's absolutely killed his cash generation. And a 46 on the field kills us as well.
Yeah, it was both.
And
I mean, the fact that he then was rested, whatever you want to call it, last week into a 46.
I think he was dropped, let's be honest. Like, he came out on the weekend looking like a bloke that was seriously low on confidence.
knocked.
So
Interesting.
I don't know.
It's
What
bizarre.
happens from here?
I mean, if he was dropped, let's say he was dropped, that he was playing pretty well as the Bulldogs were winning. And I don't know what he would have been dropped for, but they've been fucking smoked the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, they have. So
And he looked poor. Yeah.
we'll see how we go there.
His time might be up now.
Yeah.
It's a shame. All right, on to the games.
It's time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Carlton and Collingwood.
Yes,
Take
mate.
it away, Bushy.
Nick Dacos, well, surprise, surprise, 128, 39 and a goal.
Yep.
47-point last quarter where he just put the team on his back and said, come with me, boys. I mean...
That was elite.
but I mean, he kicked that goal in the first 10 seconds of the last. You weren't happy with
that first few minutes. Well, so see, like, obviously you were at training, so you've not been like sitting there watching the game where I reckon I could point to a couple of games where you were abusing a bloke.
Yeah, you're right.
And he's like doing well. Like Baz the week before, you're like, he doesn't want it.
Yeah.
Which he didn't want to get in down and dirty last week, Baz.
Yeah.
Well, this was the same with Nick Dacos here. It was just uncontested, like, bit of junk. Carlton weren't tagging him. Like, it should have been massive. And he hadn't laid a tackle until the fourth quarter. So I was like, look, it's solid, but it's not good enough, mate.
He actually said himself,
Yeah.
in what podcast was he on? Dan Does Footy.
Yeah, right.
He said that he wasn't happy with with his 30 disposals up to the fourth quarter.
It had been poor.
Yeah, he said it was a bad 30.
Yeah.
And look, there you go, mate.
And-
maybe you're on song there.
So, but I mean, his last quarter is one of the great quarters ever played.
Yeah.
He
So,
literally single-handedly dragged him over the line.
Yeah.
So, no, he's a gun.
he's amazing. And we pretty much the whole comp had him viced, didn't they? So
What? So, yes, like everyone that had him, I would say had him viced. Have the whole comp paid up at this point? 56%. So it's way more than Baz, obviously. But still
not as
almost
much as it should be.
half the coaches, yeah.
Yep. Dan Houston 110. So he also had a massive last term with 42 points. He had no kick-ins, but he did have 12 marks.
I have to flag this. I was a little bit concerned watching it. Like the fact that Jeremy Howe, I don't know how many kick-ins Jeremy Howe had. I might bring it up as you're talking about the game.
Yeah.
But like it was, that's 15 points off what he does. Well, he was like a 90 to 95 guy with kick-ins. I think you take away kick-ins, like
Trouble.
that 59
Yeah,
would have been
trouble.
a bloody like 40 odd. Like I think he could be like an 80 guy.
Okay.
And he's priced near 900K. So even he went 110, their game salt, they do chip it a lot back there.
Okay.
So he will get it. But losing the kick-ins, which that seemed a clear thing where Howe was on those. And it wasn't like he was like marking them in the pocket either.
Yeah.
He just lost those points. So
I mean, still,
it's a great effort.
110 without kick-ins. I
I
mean,
know.
he's going to go
We just
well
need him to
the
get us to the
buys.
bye.
Yeah.
But don't think he's going to be like any sort of keeper.
Okay.
He's not going to be near the top six.
All right. Walshy went 107, so pretty solid game overall. But so 28 disposals, 7 marks and 7 tackles.
Very good.
Yeah, just like I don't know.
3 frees against. Just he finds a way to only go 100.
Yeah, it's so weird, but
Yeah.
um,
He's solid.
he is
but
solid.
Yeah, it's not exciting, is it?
Yeah, no, it's not. Cameron, so 106. That's back-to-back tons now. So
I mean, he is serious value, isn't he?
yeah, I don't know what's
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Yeah.
He is at 883, went down 11K. Now got a break even 94.
He's 883.
Yeah. The problem is that Steen played well.
Yeah,
That's
He
what
kicked-
hurts.
yeah.
That he kicked a couple. So I think Steen's going to stay in there on the back of that game. So I
Yeah.
wouldn't go Darcy.
So Steen, did
Yeah.
kick 2 goals, pumped out a nice score for owners with 72. So you'd be very happy with that.
for sure.
Nick Newman, he went 101. He was looking massive.
Mate, well, I
half-time,
messaged you at half time.
Yeah, saying what have we done?
Yeah.
80-point first half, and then goes 15 points and 6 points in the third and fourth quarter. 3 kick-ins. Is he still a good option?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, at what is he in the mid 700s?
Yeah.
As a value guy,
770.
that is when you're looking at, let's say, these rookie like downgrade upgrades, we're not always going to be able to reach the top
Okay.
at this stage of the season. But is Nick Newman an upgrade on Lockie Jacques
Yeah.
for you?
he
It's a
is.
significant upgrade. So if he can like average 90s, like even 90 at his price into the buys, that's perfect.
Okay.
So absolutely he is an option
All right.
for sure.
Cool. Josh Dacos, 97. Okay, 97's like a good score, but this is typical Josh. He can have a massive, big, like 46-point third term, but then 2 absolute like shockers really, and not even score a ton. So you just, I don't know, like you see that 46-point third quarter, and you're there going, "Fuck yes, here we go."
Where's this all game?
Yeah.
You call. I mean, you've called this.
Yeah. So I don't. Yeah, it's just it's not great.
This is what he does. Well, I reckon his last three and his numbers now are lining up exactly with what he did last year. In terms of his last three is 80. His last three is 84.
Yeah.
Last five now, and that's the games you've owned him, right?
Yeah.
After taking out round 0.
Oh yeah, true.
95. And
Okay.
people probably missed that ton because of the bye.
Fuck. Oof. Yeah, not. Well, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's definitely not ideal.
I'm not sure he's top 6.
Yeah, I don't think he is at this stage.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jagger 64. So not the worst score, but might be a point now. I don't know. Is it a point now where you can trade him?
Yeah.
54%
Yeah.
CBAs in
So-
that game.
At least we saw the CBAs tick back up towards 60%.
Yeah.
From that. Now, I will say at 3/4 time, I reckon it was like 70%. Like he was pure mid for the majority of
took him out,
that.
did
And in
they?
the last quarter, they benched him.
His break even 63. So his break even is what he just scored.
It is, well, he's ready to go, but we've also got a couple others ready to go. So how do you
Differentiate.
rank him? I don't know.
Well,
You can rank Jagger by the fact that
He's fucking.
we
systemic.
saw him go 115 in preseason
Yeah, true.
and has shown a ceiling this year.
What if
So,
Yeah.
and he's still a safe 60. Like, that's not going to hurt us.
we're gonna have to think about it during the week,
Yeah, for sure.
and then
It's his time to go.
and then finally Elijah Hollins. 3.
Full- Thank God it wasn't a full Tony Snell for him. I don't even, I don't know what to say about it. There's no point, speculating what happened. I think what was blatantly obvious to anybody watching the game was that he wasn't too well and shouldn't have been out
Yeah.
anywhere near I assume it was at the MCG,
Yeah.
playing AFL football. People in the crowd fucking could tell
Yeah.
as he was bloody shanking them 30 metres sideways in warm-ups.
That video in the warm-ups, you don't take that video unless you see him shank multiple before that.
There's no way you just go, let me randomly video
Elijah
this
Hollins.
Elijah Hollins taking a set shot.
Yeah.
No, he was shanking them all. And then, he was off in the first quarter. In the second quarter, people are concerned. I didn't realize, to be honest, I was only in on the joke and the fact that he was on 0 and hadn't touched it. I didn't realize until after the game
Yeah.
what had happened.
Yeah.
But if people at the ground in row fucking 80 can see it,
Yeah.
and you've got Fossey, you've got what's the forward coach doing?
Oh.
You've got a line coach that has to watch 7 blokes out there.
Shocker.
And you've got a guy that hasn't touched it. Oh, maybe we should see what's going on here. Doesn't look too great.
Yeah.
It's one of the most unbelievable things I can ever remember. The fact that
we speak about fantasy malpractice, this is fucking real life malpractice.
the club is fucked. I'm sorry. The fact that was allowed to happen is insane.
Yeah.
So,
It's pretty bad.
yeah.
Anyway,
Hell.
we'll see what happens there.
Yep.
If you had him on field in draft, fucking hell.
Fucking grim.
Yeah.
Okay, cats and dogs. Baslenka, we spoke about him, 145. He is just a walking 130 at the moment. Jezza, that was awesome, kicking his 10th at the end of the game. So 141. He'll do that for you in draft.
Mate, I tell ya, he's been fucking elite this year. What's he averaging?
What's he?
He's averaging
99.4. Man,
Because
he's so good.
He has those games.
It's just so good. Unreal. Ed Richards. Here we go. Bit of vindication.
Yeah.
Bit of vindication.
He was dominant.
Now, if you happened to hold
Actually,
him
was he-
through...
Yeah.
Obviously you had the injuries and you had the scare. You think he's going to be a forced trade, and you've held him, and he comes out and goes 133. That is monumental. So, look, that's what that's what he can do.
13 tackles
Yeah,
from Ed there.
massive.
Yeah.
He's very good. Ballydown 103. I think I saw him have 11 kick-ins or something fucking ridiculous.
Oh,
so
really? Wow.
that's just what he's going to do.
He
Average
did.
90. Kennedy 99. He's very good. Max Holmes. So 96. Getting a little bit flattening this from Munter. When he was getting to 110s, you go, okay, he's ticking him over. All right, now we've had a 96. Okay, it's starting to get a bit underwhelming for the price that we paid.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think the finger has played a factor. He's at halfback.
Doesn't want to tackle.
Doesn't want to tackle, obviously. So hopefully he shifts back into the guts, and it's not like a James Warple's back. Max Holmes is going. He was like he's their best player by far, and he's so good in the middle. I don't know why he would permanently go to halfback. It makes sense because of the finger. I guess we'll see.
I honestly thought he'd have a good, a real big score.
Yeah,
in
this was. Yeah,
But
Yeah. I mean, and he was still
96 is
very
average.
good. Yeah, it's just the one when you go on one tackle, you need to be Archie Roberts style of fucking having
Yeah.
40.
Filth, yeah.
Yeah. Sanders 79, so 45% CBAs. Libba unfortunately has copped another knock.
Yeah.
And if that, I mean, it was HI and he's ruled out. At this point, like I don't know if he can come back.
Yeah.
Which would be horrendous, but. Anyway, so Riley Sanders has got to be a chance to keep getting this role. And in a role where he's getting 50% CBAs, we know he can score. He can average mid to high 80s in that similar vein of a Cheeksy or a C-Mac or all those guys. I think he can match him, and he's probably cheaper at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's definitely one now that Libba is down to consider strongly.
Okay.
Tanner Bruin, 77. Good comeback after his slow start.
Yeah, he was on 1
Yeah, he
point
was on-
after one quarter.
I think he was damn near not like 15 points just before the half. Like
Yeah.
he just snuck to a solid score at the half. So yeah, it's a very good score in the end. You take that all day from him.
Yep.
Take him through to the buys. Medwards 68. That's good for you. Big cash in.
Take that all day
Yeah.
from Edwards.
You're not going to get an easy fix in that. That's as good as it's going to get. But
62% time on ground.
you can only beat what's in front of you. Selwood. Sellers.
Yeah, big.
That's massive. That's standing ovation type stuff.
Yeah.
62. So he's now ticking it over. Went up another 35K, break even 24. Just keep doing your thing, sellers. Keep doing your thing. If he keeps pumping out 50s and 60s, he's got another 100K to make.
Yeah.
So that'll be big for us. Very big. Anyone else here? Yeah, Libba. So I think he might be cooked. I'd be very worried if I had him in draft. Fingers crossed. He's fine. But Sharks, 46. You spoke about him. He's got to be on the block this week, unfortunately.
Yeah.
His average is still 75, so he's been very good. But I tell you that round one, where did he pluck that 112 from when we had him on the bench?
No, I don't know.
Fuck me, because we've been playing him. He's been shit.
Yeah, his break
Well,
even.
no, not shit, but this week was
His
shit.
break even's 55 now. So I mean,
Gone.
yeah, it's troubling.
Yeah, Bont. Yeah, MJ Mullen will get the best of a lot of players, but no tackles, 28 point. That is seriously one of the most disgraceful things I think I've ever seen. I could never, if I owned him for that, I could never forgive him.
No, you.
Like it doesn't matter right now. If
part
he
of me-
comes out and bounces back,
Yeah.
we're just going to get him for cheap.
Part of me wishes you owned him because it would have been fucking
Oh,
great content.
Yeah, it would have,
Yeah.
but I don't. And Sam Darcy, that's devastating. So I don't know if the official words come back on what his knee injury was, but it didn't look great.
Yep.
So yeah, that's not what you want to see. Swans and Giants, mate.
Yes. So just one thing in this game, obviously, there was the lightning that delayed the game by, it must have been an hour in the end.
Yeah.
What would have happened if the game got called off at halftime?
That's probably a question for the Warn Dog or AFL HQ, but
Like, would the scores have doubled?
no, I don't think that's what
Like,
happens.
that would have been a disaster.
But because then I was thinking like, so what if they say that, well, you've got this time on ground rule, like that you could get subbed off, but you wouldn't have 50% because you'd have to double the time on ground and then use the 50% rule or something. I don't know what would have happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell you, delaying the game for 30 minutes, flat, no matter what, because there's one lightning strike,
Yeah.
like.
How far? Like, was it close at all?
I don't know. I wasn't. Obviously, I
Anyway,
wasn't
whatever.
actually there, but it's just fucking stupid.
Let's,
rule.
yeah, it was annoying.
Yeah.
Grundy, though, went 130, as I said. Yeah, he's back.
Yeah.
Blakey went 120. He was he was frustrating. He was very good.
Go on. What? Mo, I don't know. You had a fair bit to say.
Look, he can do some fucking great things, but if you own a player, a Sydney player, and Nick Blakey's out there,
Yeah.
fuck me, he burns him. Seriously. He used to do it to Goulden all the time.
Who was it that we owned?
Goulden.
Was it Goulden?
Yeah, because
that's
Goulden
right.
used to be on that wing.
On that wing, and you go, fuck this.
I'm going the other way.
Sprinting up the guts.
It's just so frustrating. Anyway.
The amount of times that, like, it was either Chad Warner or Heaney's, like, running beside him, like, give the hands, mate, much easier option. Nah, just fucking
puts the fucking cape on.
blinkers on. Yeah, the cape
Like,
comes on.
it does come off sometimes.
I mean, he was awesome in this game,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
tell you, like, we call him the lizard. I think I'm pretty close to calling him the barbecue
Yeah.
because it's a fucking joke. Shit. We weren't happy.
No.
We weren't happy with him.
Purely fantasy.
Absolutely.
anger.
Very good. Yeah.
Lockie Ash 114. He had 8 CBAs in the second half.
I did see that.
So that is probably something to flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that would be. I would take that as a Wit owner any day if we could just.
Yeah,
flick
because then
Lockie Ash out of the back
the
line.
kick-ins for Wit.
Let Wit just do his thing back there, and you move Lockie Ash in the middle.
He didn't have one kick in for Ash.
So the thing is, like, you don't need Wit and Ash back there.
No.
I don't think. So it kind of makes sense. So centre bounce attendances, let me see, Q3, yeah, Ash had 4. And then Q4, yeah, Ash had another 4. So, wow.
Yeah. So
Very interesting.
it's definitely one to watch over the next couple of weeks. Do they stick with that? Maybe they were just trying something after.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and he had 29, 8 marks, and had 114. So as an Ash owner, like, I think you're fine with it.
Yeah.
He loves some mid minutes.
Yep.
And as a Wit owner, we like it as well.
Yeah,
So let's stick
absolutely.
with that, please.
Yep. Heaney went 104, so he was getting tagged by Angwin, which, you know.
You weren't happy about when he was going forward.
he was doing real badly in that first quarter.
Yeah.
No, I was very concerned.
No, but I said to you, he can pile
Oh,
it
he
on.
can. Oh,
And
he can. I know
it
he
didn't
did.
take long.
Yeah,
Ben
and then
Dixon. Didn't know
Ben
what was
Dixon.
going on.
I mean, boundary
Yeah, no, we have to
riders
speak about this.
from Fox Footy, or just in general, like, why do we even need them? Like, no offense to them. Like, they're just fucking terrible. And
It's
it's
fucked.
like the first part of the job description, or like your experience needs to be that you're a fucking idiot.
Is to
I
make
think.
it all about you. To
It's-
think, he thinks he's an analyst on the fucking boundary. It's fucking ridiculous. So the worst one, you didn't see that. Essendon Gold Coast, right? Ben Dixon on the boundary again. I don't know what the fuck he's doing down there. Having a coffee, like, fucking hell, chatting with the fan. I don't know what he's doing. But, and I noticed this, Ridley, because I went to check if Roberts was on the bench. I went to check if someone was on the bench. And Ridley had been on the bench for 28 minutes when I looked.
Okay.
And it took the commentary team, this must be halfway through the last quarter, to go, hey, Dicko, like, Jordan Ridley hasn't been on the ground for like over half an hour. Is he okay? And he comes back to them with, oh, yeah, I've just gone and asked and they've just said that he's got a tight calf and he's done for the day. And it's like, that happened a quarter ago.
Yeah.
And it literally took the commentators to fucking tell him, mate, can you go find out what's happening here?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Anyway.
So,
It's
it's poor. Sorry.
Just this
Sidetrack.
chat about Heaney was hilarious. So,
Yeah.
anyway, so that was a big sidetrack,
Yeah.
but we had to say it.
Yeah.
Gotham, Phoenix Goddard, 99. Let's have a look at his
No,
bloody price now.
This is miss of the season.
It is.
It's miss of the
There's
season.
always one that fucking gets
There is
us.
always one. It was Max Hall last year.
Yeah,
Just the
it's
fact
Gothard.
that he had a round 4 buy and had a 60 in his price
Yeah.
movement. So like it was there for that free
Yeah,
hit.
we
Nobody
fucked that.
would have thought that he was going to do this, right? But I'm picking I'm picking Doveston for an extra 60k.
So he went 46 in round 0. So like,
Okay, yeah. It was
you were never
46.
gonna. Were we ever gonna start him off the back of
Well,
46?
but like we started Lockie Doveston
Yeah, we did.
and he was 60k more. Phoenix was basement
Fuck.
with a double price move. Well, we just thought, oh, is he going to get like dropped in a week or two?
They
And
traded up. No, he was just.
didn't.
He was like a surprise high pick a
just-
couple
yeah.
of years ago.
It makes me sick because that 99, how badly I would have needed that 99 this round. I would have played him.
Yeah. So
That would
he's-
have been 75 points.
He's up
not
to
mention the
563. He's
300K.
gone up 333k on the year. Mate, he's poised to make another 100k at least. Yeah.
What's Doveston going up? Doveston went down in cash,
Did he?
4k. Doveston's made 54k. It's a
Oh.
fucking disgrace.
What a pissant. J-Mac. Justin McInerney, 96. He kicked another 2 goals. Tell you, when he just strides through the guts like they all do at Sydney,
Yeah.
I mean, he's unstoppable. He's very, very good.
He's joining the Cheeksy Heaney clan of just 20 and 2.
Mate,
They're fucking good.
it is scary how good Sydney are.
Yeah.
They look great.
And they don't have Errol.
At full, yeah, it's fucked.
ridiculous. They bring in Errol.
He's
back.
averaging 96, J-Mac. So
He's awesome.
He's 903k. It looks like he's just going to do this.
Yeah.
Once again, had to kick 2 goals to get to 96. I don't know if
just what he
that's.
does.
But,
I think he's like a slightly better Cheeksy,
Yeah.
I'd say at this point.
Yeah.
So,
and speaking of,
yeah,
Cheeks,
Cheeksy, take that all day.
89. So
Big goal at the end. That was massive.
yeah,
That made me feel a lot
yeah,
better
that
about
was
it.
a good goal at the end. Then he went off, and but yeah, he's going to do that job. So he's 795k now, break even of 73. Look, I
Like-
think you can still go there.
Yeah, 100% you can. I will say, tough watch in terms of you've got to know what you expect with Cheeksy because he's pure midfield, right?
Yeah.
So he's around the ball a lot. The amount of time, like, he should be way better than he is.
Yeah, he
right?
should.
He should be like 100 dude, to be honest. And so the stat that pushed me over the line for Cheeksy was when I looked into it, and he averaged 99 in 12 games last year when he had 60% CBAs. How many
Okay.
did he have here?
He had 62%.
Yep, nice. And he had 61, 85, and 70 some odd the few weeks before. So in this pretty much full-time midfield role,
Yeah.
he is close to 100 guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just so many times when he would have a guy like that he can nail in a tackle, and he'll do like a fucking star jump
Yeah, he does.
to
He
try
does.
like swat down the
that's-
handball. I'm like, just fucking tackle him,
That's
mate.
so good, man. That's
It's ridiculous. So
yeah.
it was a little bit annoying,
Star
but
jump.
that's why he only has 2 tackles. He fucking does these weird star jumps. Anyway, he's
Anyway,
good,
Yeah, he
and
was.
he's still value.
Finn, Callahan, 75, got tagged by Jordan. That was
Well,
always coming.
I mean, yeah, that was why I didn't want to go him
No.
last week, even though he had the tags, because we knew this was coming.
yeah, unfortunate.
It's still solid in a hard tag.
And then
Even at
Jai
28.
Sarong got us a 59. So look, 59.
I thought he was on for more than that.
Yeah, he I think he only had a few points in the last quarter.
Yeah.
So which is a little bit frustrating,
When you
but
got Lizard fucking kicking it 60 metres over your head.
fuck me, man.
Pretty much
And
go.
yeah, so his break even's 42 now. So another
Oh, he's solid.
3 weeks.
Yeah, no.
So we'll see how we go there.
Sure.
And, over to the Suns and Bombers, mate.
Yeah, Suns and Bombers. So, okay, Zach Merritt. Fucking hell.
He loves playing the Suns, I reckon.
He just loves playing fantasy football in general.
Oh,
Guess what he's averaging? Zach Merritt. Like he does every year, 111.
so he was a good starting pick.
He's playing for his career.
He was a good starting pick for sure.
It's just common sense.
He was the one.
So he's got oh my God, what's his last 3? 127 in his last 3. We know he has this ceiling. He had 34, 9 marks, 8 tackles. He does it all. He went to halfback in the last quarter,
Oh my god.
had 4 kick-ins.
Wow.
Yep. It's ridiculous. So if you own Zach, fucking fair dues.
3 of his last 4 games against the Suns have been 130 or over.
It's massive. So you're not chasing it now at this point, but I mean, he's looking top 8.
Yeah.
For sure. Archie Roberts, 117. Awesome. I know he had a slow start in the first half of the quarter, and
Yeah.
there was people around the place wanting to spit the dummy. You just got to understand that the way that Essendon play, and people were talking about it change game style, it'd have been 10, 15 minutes of the first quarter.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the first time that they slowed it down, Chippy, guess who?
Roberts.
Went back and forth between Ridley and Roberts like 3 times. Next thing you know, he's on 25. It's like,
Genius.
that's just what he does. It's disgusting. I saw he had 20 touches at halftime, I think, and didn't have a score involvement.
Yeah,
So-
there was a stat last week about that.
It is dirty. It is cheesy ball areas.
It's
but,
Zeeble.
but also, like, you need a distributor from half back.
Yeah, you need it.
Like, this is the guy that we look for to then fucking, and he went again at, I think, 80-odd% by foot. And Essendon were in this game, and he was fucking good again. I think he had a high super coach. The commentators were praising him. So why we have to, like, get upset because a guy gets some cheap footy? It's like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
He's playing well.
Last 3 of 139.
That'll do it. That's why we chased him. So how much did he go up this week? 68K. Okay.
Yeah.
Thought it might be more. Yeah, that's massive. Caldwell, 109, finally. The concern for Jai is that when I go and look at the CBAs here, he had 57%.
Yeah.
And that's just not the number. That's not the number
Not
for
for-
Jai.
not for
no,
Jai.
bit of forward. So he'll be fine. Like, whatever price is now, like, I assume it's around low to mid 900s.
Okay, yeah.
You hold him now? Because for that price,
Yeah, 895, wow.
8. Oh. Okay. Well, with an 8 in front of it, maybe. No, I'm not going to upgrade to him. But you hold for sure at this point.
Yeah.
And just hope it turns around because they are playing a high scoring game style, and that's where I want to talk about Darcy Parish. Okay. Let me lay this out. We have to discuss it. All right, Darcy Parish. Look at his last 2 weeks for me, please.
Yep.
106, 109. What do you notice?
Oh, time and ground.
So those first few weeks, 60%, 70%, 69%, 66% time on ground, round 4 against the Dogs. Last 2 weeks, 80%, 82% in this game. He had 81% CBAs. His last half last week was like monumental, And then at 3/4 time, he's on about 100 in this one. He was dominating Supercoach. I think he had, 15 contested. He had 11 clearances. So not only is he doing it inside again, but then he needs slow ball movement to get involved. Like if the ball's flying around like Sydney style, like he's not a Chad Warner, McInerney, but as soon as the Bombers slow it down, he's a bloke that's gut running into space, like getting involved, getting +6s. Because he had his 5 marks, 5 tackles as well. I mean, we've said this is the Darcy Parish that I was watching in those first few quarters that I've watched when he averaged close to 110 that year.
All right.
So clear game style change, tick. Clear role change in terms of they've cleared out the midfield of everyone else. But guess who stayed? Darcy. Clear time and ground bum, and he's gone 2 tons back to back. And we're talking about a bloke price at $769K with a break even of 50. That's the same as Nick Newman. So can he average 90? Because that was the benchmark for Nick Newman.
Yeah. Oh my God.
81% centre bounces.
He scored
109.
Oh,
He might be back.
imagine if you'd just be so salty if
you would be
traded him.
spewing if you traded. If you hold him confidently now. And when I'm looking at upgrades, I have to do a forward this week, but I'm not. I'm a Darcy fan, and I've seen enough in the last couple of weeks that I will consider him strongly.
Okay. All right. Fair
That's what
enough.
I'm saying.
All right.
2, 103, that's massive.
Yeah.
Needed that little bounce back there. Very good forward option. He must be near 900K, so definitely one to
911.
consider there.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Rowley, 98, solid. I think he dominated this game. He must have had 35 touches, but just did not convert. He mustn't have tackled.
917K, Ral.
The tackles will come. Petrarca, 97. 3 goals, 1 and 25 for 97. It's probably not ideal, but I think you kind of said that to me before last week. I was like, yeah, but he's fucking good, and he kicks 3 goals a week.
He's going to kick 3 goals every week.
Well,
so.
it's I don't think we can discount him for that.
Yeah.
And as he's consistently doing that, he's going to average close to 100. So, no, very good. Powell, 95. He was solid. Sardas, 89. Tell ya, for the mid-400s I said it's a no-brainer. It was probably worth the extra money over a rookie, to be honest.
Went up 55K.
So now at 527, now you're in that zone of I don't think it's worth it. But he's going to get a run at it. He's been good. He had 25 touches, 7 marks here. Fuck me. Had 100 Supercoach. He was actually solid. So he's definitely going to get a run at it. 74% time on ground. Solid CBAs, 65%. So I think he averages 80s for sure.
Okay.
Which I guess makes him still value, really, if that's what you need. Roby, 64. He was very good. Had a couple of moments, for sure, but tackled hard. He's a big lad, kicked a couple of goals. I don't think the fact that game was only a 64, I think he averages 40s, to be honest.
3-4-3.
But so I'm not paying that for him. But hey, he's very good, and if you have him, that's fine. Who else is there? Farrow. Oh yeah, Farrow, 58. So good call by you, passing on him.
Yeah. Well,
obviously
last week.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah.
He was
Up 62K that
very good for us.
Up 265.
So I guess the thing is because he flew up so quickly, I guess similar like a Jacques where if he has a couple of 60s in a row, all of a sudden he's in the 600s and he's going to kind of flatten out very quickly. But no, that's fine. Yep. That's fine. We live with that for now. And Leo Lombardia, 31, just terrible. I thought he was really good in the first couple games we saw. He was exciting in that round 0-1 we watched. So I don't know what's happened, but I didn't even know he was playing in this one. He was terrible.
Oh, dear.
Hawks and Port. So neither of us actually caught this one. Caught the scores, though. JHF, 126. I mean, that is his second 120 for the season. He had 28 and 2 there. I mean, you've got to look at it. He's averaged 90 odd before. He's still, he's probably low 900s now, I assume.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, let me put that.
But he's got to be averaging
906.
Yeah, 906, and he's averaging 95.
Yeah.
In CBAs, we're looking for forward options. JHF is absolutely an option.
Mate, and 126 against the Hawks is seriously impressive.
Yes, for sure.
In my opinion.
So, are we saying that he was wasn't he a little bit underdone Like coming in, or was he
Yeah.
underdone last season? It feels
Oh,
like he's
mate,
always
He's
underdone.
always underdone.
But clearly he's not now because 83 percentile and a massive score. So I think he's a target for me this week.
He's bagging goals
Yeah,
at the
the horn
moment.
bag.
Yeah.
Bagger.
Bagger.
Yeah, so Butters, 125. He was pretty good. Tier, pretty good. 35 and a goal. You've asked, was trading him out a good call? I don't know. Well, ask me next week because the greatest hate watch in history is going to commence. Because what's his ownership?
63.79%.
64% of the comp own him. That's more than Nick Dacos. And he's gone 118, 125 on my head after trading him out against the Saints and the Hawks. Fair play. I don't know what he was doing against the Eagles and the Tigers. Like, could he just not be fucked? Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing here, Zach? So anyway, he averaged 40 against MJ Mullen last year. So we'll see.
Yep, as I said, an 80 is going to feel like 150.
Yeah. Okay. The answer to your question, trading him out, if he goes over 70, it was the wrong call.
Okay.
That gives him a 3-round average of over 100, which would be massive. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm still happy with Witt. Is what it is.
Yep.
MP 115, 95 point second half. So that's massive. He's a great one in draft. Obviously not one in classic, but solid. Speaking of solid, Toddles, 78.
Yeah.
You take that all day.
Yeah. He's been good.
So he was down back, thankfully, and not up forward, which we feared he might be.
Went up 50K.
And just lastly, CMAC, 66.
Yeah.
15 touches, 20. So the CBAs, like, we know it's going to be around the 20% mark. Like, that is his role. It was just the Hawks were probably a little bit disappointing in this one, I would have to say, was the key culprit. I think he's still going to be good. Like, yes, you hate to trade into a 60 for sure. But if you've got him, he's still a solid mid to high 80s dude. And I wouldn't be too worried.
Yeah.
But it's annoying for sure.
It is.
On to the Crows and the Saints.
Yeah, mate. Oh, God. Callum Wilkie. 130. He had 31 disposals and 12 marks, 3 kick-ins, and he's averaging 113.4.
Fucking ridiculous.
And the most fucked stat, in my opinion, is he hasn't left the field all year.
Yeah, that's awesome.
100% time on ground.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Like,
we've got to start talking seriously here.
I said
he
last
is in the
week,
top 6 defenders.
1,000 people traded him in,
Yeah.
and I said, 1,000 coaches we don't have to worry about. It's 1,000 coaches we have to worry about.
Shameful comment from you.
Yeah, I'll hold my hand up.
Good to
there.
hold your hand up. Well done.
He's over a mil, but far out. I mean,
He took a few kick-ins.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
We'll see how he goes. but
Unbelievable.
Bloody hell, he's had a great start to the year.
Yeah, massive.
Peatling went 119, so he was very good there.
Yeah.
That's good for your draft owners there for sure.
Yep.
Wayne Malera 117, huge for his owners. 29 and 9 marks. He's averaging 100 in his last 3.
Well, that's that kind of big ceiling score where when you pump one of those, you can live with the 70s and 80s if you're going to pump out a 120. That's massive.
Definite vindication there for going in.
Yep.
Worrell 114. He's had a good year as well. Rowan Marshall 104. So he had 25 and 22 hit-outs. He had majority of the CBAs in that last quarter and scored 35 points. As I think TDK had like a hip back issue sort of thing. So we'll see what happens there with TDK. He's obviously been fucking poor anyway.
Yeah.
But it's just one to flag with Marshall.
Definitely watch throughout the week.
Yeah.
Because let's say that there was some hip issue and he was going to miss a decent chunk of football.
Oh, you probably bring him in
over a month. In which case he can get you through to the buys, whatever.
Yeah.
What are we looking at here with Marshall?
734.
He's a 734k forward.
Yeah.
Well, I'd bring him in.
Yeah.
In fact,
fuck me.
He plays the Eagles. If TDK is
He's
out,
got some pretty good fixtures.
If TDK
He's got his 4 rounds coming up. They're nice.
Nah, TDK would have to be out for a month.
He would.
If I thought he was going to get Eagles and Tigers as a number 1 ruck, I'd do it.
He'll drop a 40 if TDK
comes back.
Yeah.
Which is the concern.
Yeah.
So
you need to.
It's just fucking bizarre, isn't it?
Flanders 99, so he had 39% CBAs. He's down back, I think, kind of like so.
I think so, yeah.
That's
fine.
which is fine.
Yeah.
NWM 93. So yeah,
it's not the greatest, but it's fine. He's still going to be. He's only had 1 ton this year, which is crazy.
Yeah. I'm
still backing him in. Like the role's still there.
Yeah.
He had 5 kick-ins, so
Yeah.
he's gone. I mean, it's ticking most boxes.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
Massive here from Cookie, 80 points.
Huge.
Yeah, he What he had 19 disposals, kicked a goal. So
Mate, Cookie's a fucking good player.
yeah, he's good.
Very good player.
So we take that.
Hopefully he just builds in confidence and we can make these 80s a more regular thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
So what's
Cookie.
he price? 574 now. Cookie break even of 43. So he'll
Well,
keep
you've got him at F6, and I think I'd happily hold him at F6 for now.
ranking 70. Yeah,
No.
not ideal.
Not when Cookie's going 80.
Not ideal at all. Rochelle went 67 as well, which 81% CBA. So he had the role.
Yeah.
He had 22. He had 20 disposals. He just
Yeah.
didn't really fill the
No,
box. So
not sure if he got tagged or if
Yeah.
he didn't, it's poor. But
yeah. So he only kicked
there's that.
one goal as well. But yeah, I don't know, mate. Look,
He's still fine.
he still has the role. So
No, yeah.
obviously, I think there would have been quite a few people that would have bought into
Yeah.
him this week, and that's very disappointing to cop the 67. But
Hopefully, well, look, I thought he'd have the role of having like 40 to 50% CBAs. Obviously, Dawson not being there bumped it up. It's just disappointing not get rewarded. But
Yeah.
he's still good.
Yeah.
He's fine.
McAndrew 65.
know.
As you said, cracks maybe.
Cracks start
But
to
look,
appear.
I had a look. I mean, he was still pretty dominant through the ruck. He had 29 hit-outs, and 12 of those were to advantage. So we'll see how he goes.
Yeah.
Edwards 60. So
Yeah.
let's have a look at what Edwards
Just-
is now priced.
Yeah, I think it's just job security.
Oh,
is your,
yeah.
is definitely your
258k
concern
defender mid. So
there. Yeah.
just one to watch. And then TDK scored 37, and he's just a disgrace.
You've got him
isn't
in
he?
draft, don't you?
Yeah, he's a killer.
That sucks. Okay, Northern Tigers. Let's get through these. Sheasel, 136, fucking 39 and 1 goals 3.
Yeah.
Could have been one of the all-time games.
Yeah.
Um,
Could have been 180. No, I couldn't have. But
Well, so he loves the Tigers, obviously.
Yeah.
Very good for those that captained him.
Yep.
Jack Ross, 123, 26 and 2 plus 8 tackles. I feel like I've got to do him. I feel like I've seen his name up there a fair few times, averaging 88 for the season now. So his price change is only up 50k for the season. So it's not that great.
no.
But no, he's been solid.
He's been really good.
Yeah.
Great draft pick.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Very fair. Zerha. Okay, we have to discuss it. So he went 113, had 3 kick-ins at halfback. Now, they've still got Caleb Daniel back there, and they've still got Luke Parker back there. And they did a rotation, or they flipped Colby with Zerha. I'm sorry, there is no way that Cam Zerha stays at halfback for longer than, I want to say, 3 or 4 weeks. The first time, let me tell you,
They-
that North gets smashed and he's down back,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's happening. Straightforward.
Mm.
Straightforward. And these are his last 4 scores as a forward. 43, 30, 45, 38. So if anything, he was actually overpriced at 500k this week coming into this game. Yes, he's gone 113. Now, if you could guarantee me that he would stay defence for, leading into the best 18 buys, then 100% fair enough. But I don't see, there's no injury here or any obvious reason that this switch has been made, that is trying things. It worked against the Tigers. Good on him. No. He's a 534k forward. I know, I get it. But if that role flips back, he's a walking 30,
Yeah.
and you're fucked.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm avoiding that.
Fair enough.
Short 99, very solid. He's been good all year. LDU 92, that's disappointing, unfortunately. So I praised him when he went 111 against Brisbane in a tough
Yeah.
matchup. Well, obviously he went 160 against the Tigers last year. This was where he needed to fill his boots, and he didn't. So he's averaging 100 for me. It's solid. But, yeah, oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
Mullen.
MJ Mullen in round 8. He's got LDU scoring 30. So,
Sorry to hear.
hopefully he takes Shees. Colby, 90. Solid. I think I saw him fucking almost score a great goal.
Yeah.
Almost a goal of the year.
Was he
contender
half
there.
forward, Colby?
Yeah, so I think he was forward.
So he
So-
still scored all right.
Yeah, which I guess is then handy for draft, but
Mm.
I'd be concerned. I mean, Shees was always able to go forward and score, so maybe Colby can figure out how to find the ball off half forward.
Yeah.
But nah, yeah. If you've got him, you just back him in and hope, but you're
Yeah.
not chasing it.
Okay.
Lawler, 82. He was good. Blamires, 72. Massive save.
Mm.
So I went to soccer this afternoon with him on fucking 13 at halftime, and I was in a deep, dark hole at that point.
You were sending me some fucking some messages. You weren't happy.
Well, LDU's sitting there on fucking 30. He can't pick the fucking thing up. I've got Blamires on 13, who
Yeah.
I'd fielded over a bunch of rookies who did really well. and Dovison, who looks like he'd never played football before, and he was on about 9.
Yeah.
So, listen, that's a great save. I didn't see it, but hell of a save.
No,
to get to 72.
yeah, it's elite.
Hell of a save.
Elite.
Rechko, 65.
Yeah.
So he was
He's an
solid.
option now.
Yeah, at the start. I don't know if any Richmond fans can help me out here. I assume he's going to get a decent run at it here.
Sure.
He was going to get a run at it at the start of the season, so he's a 262k mid.
Yeah.
And he is our target this week.
Yeah.
So I know, you can pay up for Anderson, whatever. I'm not spending the premium on a bloke that could very easily do a Watkins
Yeah.
at any point. So maybe he's the Ned Long and we get that wrong. But I'm not spending up for rookies at this point. Rechko's there. He's our option this week. Very good. Grilla, 57. Time's almost up, you'd have to say. So he gets off to a hot start and just fades. So I think that might be 350s in a row almost from him. 2 in a row. So he's been great for us, no doubt. Break even 55 now.
Yeah.
So
He's got Melbourne and then the Eagles. Can he pull something out of the hat?
well, Melbourne will probably smash him. They just beat Brisbane.
Yeah.
So I don't think Melbourne's like an easy fixture or anything.
Yeah, no.
So, yeah, sure, he's got the Eagles. But, I mean, the Eagles might fucking smash him. They're bad. So, nah.
No.
He's gone. Timmy T, Taranto, 30, grim. Injured, extra grim. Dovison, 24. I'm not going to kick the kid anymore. It will move on. Banksy did his collarbone.
Yeah.
1. So
Okay.
that sucks.
Oh.
So he's been a draft disaster.
Yeah, he's been shit ass.
All that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he could almost be a D7 option. The price he's going to be for us later in the year.
Yeah.
And force it. So I don't know who this guy is, but a donut. In how much time and ground? You were telling me, wasn't it like a decent amount? Enough where you should probably get a kick? 82% time on ground for 0. Fuck me.
One kick, one free kick against.
Richmond have some poor players, man.
Yeah.
All right, D's and Lions.
Okay. Wilmot went 105, 27 and 9 marks, 2 kick-ins. Maybe he's the beneficiary of Zorko's absence. Will Ashcroft scored a nice ton there. Neil, 97. He's been solid. Gore, 93. Look, that's not ideal, as we said when we were speaking about Grundy, the comparisons. But it's still Max Gorn.
It's harsh. So, and the fuck thing is, so he's had a couple. So he's gone 108 and 93. Oh, okay. He's averaging 100 the last 2 weeks.
It's just
He's got a break even of 150 and he's gone down 35k. So it's just impossible to maintain that price.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's averaging 117 for the season. So the people that started Max Gorn love him.
But the
right?
people that,
It's just the people that jumped on 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Is that Max's fault? I don't know.
Well, yeah, they had.
But this is why you got him. Richmond Eagles.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't fear.
Yeah.
You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, definitely. Jack Steele, 87. So that's a bit more of the Jack Steele you know and love, hey?
Yeah, that's what we like to see.
I don't know.
So
His tackles might have
I
been
mean, look,
down there.
yeah. Well, he didn't have fucking 15 tackles, did he?
We
Had
have 6 tackles, 20 disposals, only a couple marks.
I mean, he's got a last 5 of 115. I'm not going to start celebrating just yet.
Yeah. Dunks, 83, so he's still absolutely stinking it up.
Yep.
Coleman, was that his 200th game as well, Dunkley? It was Neil's 300th, I think.
Fuck
Yeah.
me. Dunks, man. So he's down to 890k now. Break even still 128. It's going to be gutsy.
Oh, man, even going into if he
Does have the Bombers in 2 weeks' time.
I just don't know about him. I don't think he can do it.
Averages 111 against Carlton the week after.
Oh, mate. I don't know.
Tough.
Coleman scored 80. That's very good. Pickett, 80. So, yeah. Buying into him this week. He scores an 80 against a tough opponent.
Listen.
Look, 80's not ideal, but also against Brisbane, it's kind of okay.
Yeah.
And then he plays
Look
the
who
Tigers.
he plays this week.
Yeah.
So he plays the Tigers.
He better fucking score.
Yeah, because
If he doesn't go well against the Tigers, I will be fucking fuming.
Okay. I think he'd be... Well, actually, I went through that last year and he didn't, but surely not. Surely he... Dream time at the G fucking pumps him.
Yeah. McCluggage, 66, 67% time on ground, only the 15 disposals. Yeah, he's going to keep tumbling.
852k now.
Oh, my God.
Break even 135. So you're not doing it
Who are
yet.
they? Oh,
So-
next week, I
I
tell
mean,
you.
if McCluggage goes, let's say 100, even a 90 to 100 next week, and he's going to be low 800s
Against the
playing the
Bombers.
Bombers.
Oh, my God.
I'll double check his CBAs.
They're probably just
They're
trying to
gone.
warm him back into it.
Yeah.
Windsor 48. Fucking hell. Has he gone down in price, Windsor, this week? He must have.
I think he would have.
He went down 18k.
We said it last week. He's worse than the rookies.
He went down 18k.
Trade him like he's a rookie because the rookies are better than him.
He's got to go.
Move him on.
He has to go.
Absolutely.
Zach Bailey.
Oh. Is this... I mean,
Yeah,
put your hand up here.
Malpractice. I'll openly admit it.
I mean, who saw that coming from Bales?
He was up and he was up and around the
39.
contest as well. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened there. That would have been a serious.
Did he have 2 goals? Did I just see?
No.
You
He had
keep-
2 points.
Okay, yeah, that adds up.
Yeah, so he only had 26% CBAs. Some dickhead on Twitter said he's training with the mids and playing more midfield time. He was obviously completely wrong.
Yeah.
So
McCluggage
anyway.
had 40% CBAs.
Yeah.
So
Okay. All right.
what you said, 67% time on ground.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
It is interesting.
Very interesting.
And then finally, Zach Ostelski
Yeah.
had 36 points.
Yeah.
31% time on ground, which
Yeah.
actually saved people who captained him for the loop.
Yeah. No, fair enough.
Eagles and Freo.
Oh, and also just to note that Will Ashcroft down to 63%, which is exactly what we usually see when McCluggage comes back into it. Because unless they shift Dunkley out, and at the moment and I think Dunkley plays a defensive role in there for them.
Yeah, he's needed.
Then it's like Neil, and then you're flipping between Ashcroft and McCluggage. So it's going to be tough for Will to do what he did those last few weeks.
Yeah.
All right. Eagles and Freo to finish off. Clark won 17, massive here, 27 disposals, 11 marks. He was very good. Don McCarthy was also good, so 28 disposals, 9 marks for his 113. Murphy Reid. These are the kind of scores that... So he'd just been ticking them over. Like going 70, 80. Wasn't a home run pick, but it was solid because he was 550K.
Yeah.
Suddenly he pumps out a 106. He's averaging 83.
Yeah.
That instantly makes him a great pick.
Yeah.
In a line where we're struggling to, fill it out, and he's gone, up 166K for the season.
Up 33K this week.
He's going to go up over 200K, average low to mid-80s.
Yep.
I mean, maybe he builds on this. I doubt it. The Eagles are shit house.
Mm.
All right. But, no, he's awesome.
Yep.
He's very good. Jackson 103, very solid. That's a couple of weeks in a row. That's with Coxie as well. So he's being very good. Sarong 88. I tell you, let's speak about him now. Andrew Brayshaw. All right, you were at the game. I was at the game.
I didn't see him.
Did you notice him?
No, not
I
once.
didn't know he was
Actually,
playing.
he came up on the big screen in
Oh.
the last quarter.
Right.
I assume because the coverage was like, "Where's
Is
Brayshaw?
He's Brayshaw out there?
running cold."
Fuck me. We speak of draft killers. Surely people start him in fantasy too.
Yeah.
Lead boots. I didn't see anything
What's
like this
Brayshaw
coming.
averaging? It would be bad.
I don't want to know. 88.
Oh my god, he's gonna plummet.
This is hypocritical because I'm saying I would consider Dunkley, but I don't think I would ever consider Andy Brayshaw at any price.
Really interesting. He has. Oh, he's
No,
had some.
I can't say that.
No, you
Over
can't.
900K, I'm not interested.
No.
He gets into the 800s. Okay, sure.
Back-to-back 80s for Caleb Sarong, by the way.
Yeah, nah. It's just kind of what he is. Like, he'll be
Can't do
100. He could be 100, dude.
Yeah.
We'll say. Murdoch,
How's this, man? Far
86.
Out.
I tell you, so there was a moment in this game where Tyler Young fucking misses a piss weak tackle. And a lot of our players do it. And then Murdoch comes through after, fucking bang.
Yeah.
Smashes him, nails him. I can't remember if it's holding a ball or not. Like, it goes to show that, I mean, we plucked this bloke from the waffle that it's not that hard to do the basics of AFL football in terms of just fucking tackle hard and tackle well.
Yeah.
Plus, he gets around it, like had 19 as well. This was all in 66% time on ground. So
8 tackles.
he's now got 95, 88, 86 from low tog. He's going to build that back up towards 80%. I mean, is he a fucking 85 to 90 guy? He might be.
Yeah.
If he's going to tackle.
He just has that role.
And so the Eagles have some
He
winnable
pushes
fixtures
up high
coming
to
up.
the stoppage.
The Eagles
and he
actually had a
tackles.
tough. Yeah, the Eagles had a tough start. They've got some winnable games coming up. So it's Saints into Tigers. Murdoch is a lock. He's got to be on our fields now.
Yeah.
He has to be.
Fuck.
It's a goddamn shame that he didn't get forward status because that would have just
it
been
is a shame,
perfect
yeah.
to ride him into the buys. Fuck.
His photo on fantasy, by the way, just doesn't look like him, I swear. It's very odd. Anyway, sorry for the
Sorry.
sidetracking.
Continue. And just lastly, our boy, Willem Dersma. Yeah, that's a fucking... That's a round of applause. 85, averaging 79. He has just been so good for us. He gets it done week in, week out, no matter what. And as I said, we've got some fucking decent fixtures coming up the Eagles. That's in a tough run. He's averaged 79. I think he could build on this. I think he could build. I think there's a ton coming.
He had a few CBAs, I reckon.
Yeah.
Quite a few.
I think they're going to slowly work him into the guts a bit more.
He's bloody all class, mate.
He's so good. So, yeah, the people that don't have him, that was a killer miss. And, yeah, for us, I think with Dersma and Murdoch sitting there, I'm so confident with those two.
Target other areas.
Will every week.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, interesting. All right, so this game shits me. I don't know if you had one specifically.
Nah.
We'll bring up why would you have a this game shits me? You're fucking flying. I think mine, and I've got to do something for the people, and it's fucking taggers.
Yeah.
Now, yes, it's MJ Mullen, and you got to respect his trade, but it fucking kills us.
Yeah.
The game is hard enough as it is. Injuries, like all this shit's going on.
Yeah.
You don't need your Marcus Bontempelli that you paid $1.1 million for, Brownlow, Bont, all this bullshit, to have a bloke run around with the sole purpose of not letting him touch it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you watch something like that, it's going to have to come back in vogue. Every year, I swear we start the year and there's not really tags and blokes are doing what they want. And then blokes start tagging and like having success, and all of a sudden everyone starts doing it. So that's the concern. Jordan and Mullen are the two to watch out for when you're trading in gun mids, because they are killers.
Yeah.
And even Thursday night, Nick Dacos in that last quarter, I tell you, we were back to cheap tag areas.
From Hollands,
not Elijah Hollins, Ollie Hollins had. I reckon he was wearing Nick Dacos' jumper for half of that last quarter. Yeah. Like, he literally had been obviously told, like, you're fucking going wherever he goes. Before he's getting the ball, he's literally pulling him back. The umpires aren't caught. Full-blown cheat tag.
Yeah.
So he still did that, those last 6 or 7 touches he had was with a full-blown cheat tag. Just kind of scares the shit out of me that may come back.
Yeah. Nah, fair, mate. A few from around the Discord chat. Let's have a look. Steen. Just realised I didn't have my emergency on Steen or Jagger. Miola said that. Never ideal. Should have stayed rested, Jux, Ogre said.
Yeah, fuck, he was poor.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, continue.
North Melbourne deserve a big downfall for burning Blamirez every time and playing the, probably can't say that, Zerha in McKerch's role. Halfback flank. Yeah, probably. Halfback flank full of butchers. Can't wait till they get pumped by a real football team. That was from Broms.
I guess that was halfway through the game.
Yeah, well, he came back, didn't he? Ogre said, Doveston, thank you for your contribution to the game of AFL. However, if you can't muster more than 31 against Richmond, then it's time to leave. Ruthless game, mate, but off to the dock of shame.
Yeah, he was poor.
Crew said, when my gut told me that Doveston was going to be an issue, I dropped him as quickly as North managed him. Now I see him on the dock of shame.
Yeah. Terrible.
Human said traded Windsor to Zach Bailey for a 9-point loss and 39k loss of cash on the trade-in. Zach Bailey is a fucking little cretin. Yeah. Mark said...
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that is a genuine game. This game shits me.
That's a shocker.
Yeah, that's as bad as I've heard.
Yeah, that might have been on you, that one.
I ticked it off. Like, what do you want me to say?
Yeah, it's fit.
Fuck Mitch said... That is a crazy name. Great name.
Yeah.
Grundy VC had the C on Zach Ostelski. He ended up being a lady-in, panicked, putting the C on Steele, all for the big lump to play 33% time when ground and to lose out on 50 points. So that's what we were saying.
That is seriously one of the most brutal afternoons of fantasy.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's good from Mark.
Mark, the new time and ground percentage rule actually shits me.
Yeah.
Half the fun of fantasy is your mate suffering when an injury or laid out ruins their weekend.
It's just so true.
Yeah. It is very true. So it's good. Human luggage. Glad I got Bailey.
Again.
Oh no. Oh no. He said he's glad he got Bailey over Williams though. That eagle.
Well, sorry, Bailey Williams outscored him.
Yeah, he was weak as piss in a flogging. He will get dropped next week for Flynn.
No, he won't.
And then Finn said, someone explained to me how Windsor isn't running around barely getting a gig at Casey. That useless child needs a spanking from the coach. How dare he think he can live up to Holmes's role?
Yeah.
Pathetic.
He's been so bad, but they're winning. So it's kind of like, fuck, he's going to stay there.
Yeah.
You probably want him to get dropped.
Yeah, probably.
I saw in one of the other chats, I saw Human was just completely losing the plot because someone asked him what his trades were this week. He said, not doing any, I already deleted my team. There's a fair bit of sooking going on around the joint.
He has been active today.
And I said, what are your trades, Human? Come on. Come on.
Dig deep, Human.
Speaking of what are your trades? How's that for a segue?
Oh, mate, I actually
What are you looking at?
Well, I mean, Retchko's coming in. I'm just got to toss up who I trade out, I think. And I think it's important. Like, you could trade out Jagger, right? Because his break even is 63.
Yep.
But is there a world, as we said, like, there's a world where Jagger can go 90 to 100.
Yeah.
Like, yes, his last three scores have been 57, 57, 64.
Poor.
But his previous scores were pretty solid. So, I don't know. That's what I'm just trying to work it out. And is Nick Newman a target for me? Yes. There's got to be a couple other guys around the mark, though.
Yep. So I'm looking at Grill to Retchko. So I'm going to back in that Jagger had some midfield minutes, had a decent role, and we saw him go ton up in pre-season and start the season with some 80s and 90s. So the ceiling is there if Carlton and Jagger, to be honest, can figure it out because he wasn't great in that game on the weekend.
Yeah.
And that gives me the money to go Dev Rob to JHF, which is massive for me. So then Cookie slots into F6, which is nice, and feeling a lot more confident about it this week. The only thing I will say, looking at it, is that as things stand, if I trade Dev Rob, that's 30 green dots for me.
Yeah.
Which is genuinely unheard of at coming into round 7.
Yeah.
Obviously, a couple of those green dots might as well not be. Lombard and Dovison actually both went down in cash this week. So fingers crossed they can both, to be honest, get fucking dropped and I get a bit of Luke flexibility in the forward line there because, it's concerning. But I can't keep you're going to keep Dev for a loop option, aren't you?
Thinking about it, yeah.
Yeah, which is if you're happy with that F6, and I don't think a guy with a fucking torn ACL is going to come in as a late in. So, there you go.
So there we go.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at. All right, that'll do us for this week.
Beautiful.
Let's hope we can keep this fucking momentum going here.
Yeah, let's get the ball rolling. Keep it going. Oh, man. Yeah, big. What's we got Sunday night and then is it Dream Team Talk Boys in town?
Yes. So Wednesday week. So we'll be at that. So any legends want to...
So we need a big weekend this weekend to brag next Wednesday.
Well, yeah, actually, this is a massive weekend. You're right.
Fuck.
You could be top 100.
Don't say that.
You could be.
I'm on.
All right.
See you guys
next week, legends.